Hey everyone, I'm Miss Sanika, and this is Miss Carrie from Henry County Conservation, and today we are going to talk about food.
That is my favorite thing to talk about.
Yeah, me too. In fact, all this talk about food is making me hungry. I think I'll have my lunch.
That looks really good. Who made it?
Dirt.
Dirt made your lunch?
Yeah.
What on earth do you mean?
Well, my bun is made from bread. Bread is made from wheat, and wheat is a kind of plant that grows in the dirt. The milk comes from dairy, which comes from a cow that munches on grass, and that grass grows in the dirt. Even the meat in my hot dog came from a pig, which, well, that comes from dirt because the grain that this pig eats grows in the
dirt. Now I get it. The things needed to make your food had to grow in the dirt, or actually we should probably call it soil, first.
That's right, Miss Carrie. Here's a fun book all about things that grow in the soil. Vegetables. It's called Tops and Bottoms. Now, my story, Tops and Bottoms, is about a bear and a hare, which is basically a bunny rabbit. And that hare and his family have some problems with money and trying to get food. And so they go to Bear for help. And they ask Bear if they can plant some vegetables in his field. And Bear agrees and says, sure, but we have to split whatever you grow right down the middle. So your family gets some and I get some too. So Hare and his family get to work. And they ask Bear, well, when we plant our vegetables, do you want the tops or do you want the bottoms? And Bear says that he would like to have the tops first. So, when Hare and his family go to plant, the part that we eat, the bottom part is the part that Hare and his family are going to get. So, they plant things that grow in the ground in the bottoms. And what Bear is left with is the tops, the parts of the plant that we do not eat. And so Bear gets really, really upset, and he says that they have to plant it all over again. And Hare says, sure, would you like the tops or the bottoms this time? And this time Bear says he wants the bottoms. So Hare and his family get right back to work, and they start planting. And when they are done, this time, the part of the plant that Hare and his family get, the top part is the part that we eat. And the bottom part, the part that Bear is supposed to get, is the part that we don't. And again, this time, Bear gets very, very upset and he makes him do it a third time. But this time, since he's been tricked twice, he says that he wants the tops and the bottoms, and Hare and his family are going to get the middles. Hare and his family say, sure. So they get right back to work. The very last time that they plant, this time, the part that Hare and his family got the middles was the part of the plant that we eat. This time it was corn. And so Bear got the top and the bottom parts of the plants, the parts that we do not eat. Well, this time Bear was furious. And so Hare and his family took off with their middles, their corn, and left Bear with the stuff we don't eat. And Bear decided that from now on he would plant his own field.
Wow, Miss Danica, I didn't know that we eat different parts of the plants when we eat our vegetables. What kind of parts do plants have?
Well, the very first thing that we need in order to get a plant is the seeds. Once it gets water, air, and sunlight, it will start to grow. One of the parts that starts to grow are the roots. The roots stay underground and soak up water and nutrients. The next part is the stalk or the stem. It's the long, skinny part of the plant that holds the plant upright. On the stem are things like leaves, flowers, and even fruits, which is where we get the seeds from to make new plants.
That's a lot of plant parts. Let's see if we can figure out which part of the plant we're eating when we eat certain fruits and vegetables. The first one is a carrot. When we eat a carrot, we are actually eating the roots of the plant. This is the part that grows under the ground. I think the next part you talked about was the stalk or the stem. So when we eat asparagus or celery, we eat the part, well, the straight part. We eat the stem part. So we're eating stems. On that stalk or stem, we have leaves. When we eat cabbage or lettuce, we're eating the leaves. You also said that sometimes there can be flowers. I just had broccoli last night, and guess what? Broccoli, when we eat that, you're eating the flower of the plant. And then the fruit doesn't necessarily mean fruit like we think about. It just means the part that we pick off that we can eat. In this case, I actually do have fruit. I actually have grapes, but this is the part we pick off. So we're eating the fruit. And then finally, you mentioned seeds, the part that gets planted in the soil. I heard you mention that actually a couple times. Inside the fruits as well as to get the plant started. Well, you know, when we eat corn, technically what we are eating are the seeds from this plant. Look at the other bag that you have. Those little kernels are these little kernels. Not only can plant it to make new plants, this is also the yummy part.
Awesome job. We can plant all these foods in a garden just like Hare did in our book. When we grow our own food, it can help the environment. Can you think of a way?
Oh, I have an idea. If we grow our own food, it means I don't have to buy any in plastic packages at the store. Plastic is really bad for the environment.
That's a great idea, Miss Carrie. Sometimes those fruit and veggies come in cans. To make cans, we need metal. That metal is made from a rock that we have to dig deep in the earth to get, which means animal homes are destroyed and plants will die. We also use water when we turn the metal into a can.
That's true. We also won't use gas to drive to the store. Not using gas helps keep the air clean. It also is another thing that we need to dig in the earth to get, so using less means less destruction to the earth.
That's right. Kids, can you think of another way growing your own food is good for the environment?
That's all for now. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.